Reimagined podcast presented by Twin Cities Recovery Project.
Caught you, I've seen you up there.
Yeah. All right, I'm Jamal from Twin Cities Recovery Project. This is out here at this Walk for Recovery with...
Hey, this is Justin. I am the Director of Justice Involved Programs at Minnesota Recovery Connection. Here today at our Walk for Recovery, showing you that recovery is real, recovery is possible, and that recovery can be of all things fun and not as hard as you think.
So awesome. Tell me a little bit about yourself. What brings you out here and what's this so passionate about it?
So, you know, I'm really passionate about this because I'm 7 years in recovery myself, and when I first started getting into recovery, I started as a volunteer at Minnesota Recovery Connection, which then led me into an internship, which led me into becoming a recovery coach, and now I am a director. And so I've kind of worked my way up from the beginning to the end, and my own journey of having a criminal history and struggling with my substance use makes me so passionate about helping other people figure out how they can end careers in the criminal justice system and addiction careers.
Awesome. How does that correlate this work that you're doing to help you sustain your life and stay away from the criminal justice system?
Yeah, so I think when I help people that have been through similar experiences as myself, it in turn heals me and it keeps me pushing forward and doing well in my own life. And so, you know, since I got into recovery and started doing this work, I haven't gotten so much as a speeding ticket, you know. I've completely fallen off the face of the earth as the justice system is concerned.
Nice. So you said 7 years you have under your belt.
Yeah.
That must take a lot of recovery action. So what things do you do for your daily routine that looks like, throughout the week? What do you do for your recovery? What are you involved in? Who you service?
You know, I love that. So one thing that we promote here at Recovery Community Organizations and Minnesota Recovery Connection is that there's multiple pathways to recovery. There is no wrong way. Everybody recovers different. So for me, I use support groups. I use exercise, good diet, meditation. I read books. I write poetry. There's all sorts of things. Spending time with my family and friends. These are all things that help me find whole wellness.
Nice. What does your connections with your family and friends look like compared to what it used to?
Oh my God. So instead of my family being non-existent because they wanted nothing to do with me, they're fully involved in my life. I now have friendships that are based off of respect and supporting one another instead of using each other up and stealing and screwing each other over, because that's all I had when I used. I had a bunch of washed up people that didn't care about me, and now when I go through something, I pick up my phone and I got options. I got many people I can call for support.
Awesome. So tell me a little bit about this Walk for Recovery. What is it all about?
You know, so we have this event once a year. September is National Recovery Month, so we do a whole host of events and we fire off the beginning of the month with this Walk for Recovery. 3,000 to 5,000 people attend who are in recovery and their family members. We've got food trucks, we've got bouncy houses, we've got live music, and about 100 and some different vendors that are all recovery-based vendors. And it's to show the community, the recovery community, that a fun event that we can do for them, and then it also shows the rest of the community that recovery isn't this scary thing, that people who are in recovery aren't these scary addicts that are going to steal from you or hurt you at any given moment, that we're normal people just like everybody else. You have people from all walks of life here.
Reimagined podcast presented by Twin Cities Recovery Project. All right, how's it going? I'm Jamal from Twin Cities Recovery Project. Of course, you know that, but I'm just going to ask you a few questions. So what's going on out here at the event today?
Well, this is your Live Your Healthy Life celebration out here on West Broadway. And we're Twin Cities Recovery Project. We're a recovery community organization that specializes in peer-to-peer services. We also have Narcan trainings. We do grief and trauma. We have two offices, one that's at 1011 West Broadway, and the other is 3400 East Lake Street. And we also have the MARI Project, which is the fire station at 2002 MARI. It's a program that when people are dealing with opiates and they need to get help immediately, we can help them immediately. We can get them in the same day, get them to a doctor, get them to a treatment center, all in the same day. We specialize in peer-to-peer recovery. Everyone who works with us are in recovery in some form or another. Me, myself, I have 25 years. I struggled with chemical dependency, and now I am working as a peer recovery specialist, living my best life, man. Living my best life, man. I love being out here in my community where I grew up, and being able to give back to my community.
So I got a few questions for you here. I'm going to fire them off real quick. We'll just come back Q&A on here. What's recovery mean to you, brother?
Well, for me, recovery means life. I get to live. I don't just exist anymore. I get to be there for my grandchildren. I have 7 of them, and I'm with them weekly. Every weekend, they'll be out here later on today. I'm with them all the time. Recovery to me is just this right here, being out here in the community, being a support to my community, not a detriment. You know, when you're on drugs, sometimes you tend to not care about the people around you because you don't even care about yourself. So, you know, yes, recovery to me is life, man. Good living.
What's the greatest experience you have in your recovery so far?
Being there for my grandkids and my kids, you know, and my family. And for just like I said, for this community, man. I do a lot of work in the community. A lot of people know me, and just that feeling of people knowing that if they call on you, you're gonna be there.
That's what's up. That's what's up. So, are you yourself criminally justice involved? Have you been impacted by the criminal justice system?
Man.
And how does that correlate with your recovery and keeping you out of the criminal justice system?
It's like a double-edged sword for me, because with me being going through the criminal justice system is one of the ways that I was able to get myself off of drugs. I was put through drug court. I caught a case of 3rd-degree possession and had to go through drug court. And, you know, at the time, the police ain't know all that stuff. But if I be honest, it was the best thing that happened to me. So I know there.
Reimagine podcast presented by Twin Cities Recovery Project.